Hello and welcome back to Kino-Plays Children of Morta. Last time, I think we defeated the first god and freed them from the corruption, and we're on to a new area. Or was that the time before? I honestly don't remember. Well, let's find out. Why the hell don't I review my own damn streams before I start a stream so I know for certain what's going on? Oh, Mummy and Daddy have got something to talk about.
Mary's worry over bringing a child into this harsh world would not prevent John from making bad jokes. He would say, "The baby does not seem at all worried," which was exactly what helped her keep calm.
Please tell me that means you're going to have him doing dad jokes from now on. I mean, he's already been a dad for a while, so where are the jokes? Did we have any gold left over at the end? No, we didn't, so that's no upgrades. Any more family messages going on around? No? What about feeding... that's the workshop. What about feeding the pets? Well, I've got some food. Oh, and I already maxed you out. Good. Movement speed. I don't know what luck is. I would love to upgrade more of these, but I don't get enough food to focus on anything other than one boost. And obviously I'm going to go XP first. That's right. I was just about to comment that that was a bit slower and quieter than usual.
Nai Raha, the spirit of fealty, awaited the Bergsons
Wait, what?
somewhere in Beraha.
That's not what the subtitles say.
Take the warriors there.
The subtitle said spirit of fertility. But what I heard him say was fealty, which is loyalty to someone over you. Pledging yourself in their service. So which is it? Is this a fertility god or a loyalty god? Or did you just say that really weirdly? Because that was definitely not fertility that he just said.
Once a lively place of merchants was now only a back alley of broken promises and death. Deep in the city of
we're
thieves,
visiting Hanley.
the path to Anai Raha's halls awaited.
Well, it's risky since she's a level 0, but, actually, since she's a level 0, it's time to challenge the girl and see if she can beat the spider like everyone else except for her sister. Why do you suck so much, Linda? Why can't you beat the spider? Time for the fire starter to have a turn. Right, at least can't shoot while moving, similar to her sister. As she stands and shoots, her attacks speed up and sidewinders begin to emerge from her attacks. Using mana for some of her abilities, it regenerates over time. So she's very similar to her sister then. Although so she's faster, but can't move when shooting, whereas her sister could back away from enemies. Okay. That's pretty good. And she speeds up like her brother does, only she does it automatically over time, instead of needing to land a certain number of hits. Okay, she's not bad so far. And she can dodge reasonably well from that position. Which I probably need to learn how to actually make use of, instead of just standing there and taking the hits. she's not bad so far. Hey, you die now. Let's see, what have we got? Create a tornado at a location that pulls in and damages enemies. Could be good. As long as she's remained untouched for 8 seconds, a magical barrier appears, absorbing the next damage received. Ooh! Okay, so that's good for when she's further away. For when you start the combat, if you can buy 8 seconds before it happens. We'll give that a try. So this orb... Oh, orb count will be how many hits you can take then. Ah, and it doesn't disappear, so it's not... So it's one you can gain between combats. Okay, this could be good. I don't need healing. Oh, crap. That's it, just walk straight over the spikes. Full health again. Okay, that's next room. So, are you enjoying your time off, Dashnu? Been up to anything good?
Steps were taken without regret,
and,
for it was never possible to
since you'll be
change
responding
a
to that, I'll
destiny
pick the
unknown.
direction myself this time. Right again. Nope, that didn't work. Ah, not enough dodges. Yeah, laugh all you want, you still took a hit, love. Yeah! She could do with a bit more knockback, I think, but she's not bad. And there we go, a room that adds knockback. Exactly the sort of thing she needs. Ah, dead end. Hey, Rage Quits, how you doing? Yeah, it's a dead end as well. Oh, actually, I got some gems, so I better open that chest. Yeah. And I may as well grab the healing item while I'm down there. Hey, Tomo! How you doing as well? Hey there, TJ. Thanks again for the, host. Yeah, good to see you doing alright, Tomo. How's your holiday going? Huh. I hate it when the chests have nothing in them. I actually can't think of many games coming out at the moment, Tomo. I mean, Destiny 2's just had a new expansion come out, which I'm thinking about trying to stream some of in an hour or two. I've never played any of the Total Warhammer games. As I was saying to Ashley, the problem with Destiny 2, though, is that it's an optimized for Series X game, so it might suffer from the Twitch popping bug. But I've streamed Iron Banner before, and I don't remember Destiny 2 ever popping on the app. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about the issue being Series X optimized games. Maybe there's something else connecting all of those games that have had that bug for me. It's just a shame I got rejected for financing for my PC because I could have already had the new PC by now and been no longer worrying about that crap because I'd have had the capture card. But sadly, I definitely can't afford to buy all with cash, so I need to work out a way to get more money at the moment. Or just keep on saving. Because I have 1,300. I need 28. At least for the build that I currently have my eyes on. But considering it would hopefully last me like 10 years, it's better to go big than just do something that can only barely do what I need. Besides that, going big leaves you room for doing a lot more stuff like VTubing and trying VR if I can if I can borrow a headset off someone just to see what it's like, and maybe modern games on the PC as long as they've got good controller support. Who knows? I mean, if I did do any PC gaming on my streams, I've got like 60 free games so far, just from grabbing the freebies off the Epic Store, which includes Neo, a game I've really wanted to play, but unfortunately was PlayStation exclusive. And lots of itch.io games. Though the majority of the games that I've gotten from itch.io would not be legal on Twitch. They'd have to go to a totally different streaming platform. Furry game creators are very prolific on Twitch. On itch.io, I mean. Holy crap. Leave me alone! That's good to hear, Tomo. Yeah, it's definitely good to support creators out there. I mean, I've supported a bunch of games with Kickstarter. I've bought a few furry games over on itch.io, and obviously I buy lots and lots of games here on Xbox. Though I need to slow that down so I can save up money faster. Unfortunately, with my budget, the maximum I can save a month is £120, and I often have to dip into that money, so the actual amount I save is less than that. Should have grabbed that first. That's bonus XP from kills. Anyone up to anything interesting tonight? Or just in general got anything you want to share? Sideways in all directions. Yeah, okay. That looks weird. Oh, now you're just tormenting me. I love mead. Mead is good. I'm gonna have to buy some mead. Ooh, stunning companion. Go for it. Don't think I've had him on my team before. It always shocks me how hard it is to find mead in the UK. I mean, it's our all-time classic drink, and yet it's really hard to find the damn stuff. Effect of a random obelisk. Are you okay? Why did you laugh? Lucky bugger having a proper place in yours. I can get some from this one wine and whiskey shop I know of in my town, and I can get some from my local Morrison's, but it's only if either of them have got anything in stock, and they've each only got one brand, whereas there should be absolutely dozens or hundreds of brands of stuff out there, because it's something that you can do a lot with, and like I say, it's goddamn classically British, so it should be everywhere. Whoa! I already gained a lot of levels. I didn't notice I'd leveled up that many times. Maybe she's a really fast leveler or something? Well, this looks like trouble.
Sweat dripped from the man's brow, his stamina fading in his final stand to protect his family.
Okay, that sounds cool, Tomo.
Worth the promise
Tomo's just said that one of the games he's supporting is a game called Ravager by 4 Minute Warning. Your character's a European dragon, and the whole game's voice acted with some animated stuff. That's cool. Ah! I couldn't see them guys there on that side. I thought I'd already finished all the enemies.
Through labored breath, the man gave his thanks and said a prayer for his good fortune.
I don't know what that thing is, since it's not saying anything. Oh, it's just an item. A wooden bat. Chance to fire projectiles in different directions when hit. Okay, that should be useful. And better grab those healing items while I'm hit. Oh great, we got 2 doors. Which one's which? Hey, how did you get into here? got anything useful. Combo kill count gives more money. Random obelisk effect. Health. Oh no, that was what I already had. Swap every relic after it's used with another random one. Weird. New enemies take damage when you're attacked. I'll take that one. There was another door over this way. Oh, crap, I forgot they don't stack things. That replaces them. So I shouldn't have grabbed that one. I should have carried on with the Obelisk of Fortune. Sweet treats for my living meat. I mean pets. Yeah. Oh, I better grab that rune since I've nearly run out of this one. Oh, this one's pretty low as well. Still, it's got a little bit more than the other one. I'm already at full health, so I can't even buy another item. Ooh. Almost missed 4 gold. Ooh.
All 8 eyes studied the...
Ah. Yeah. Well, that was not the best use of that. Haha! Straight onto that bomb. Screw you, Spoda. And once again, Lucy is the only person in the Bergson family that can't kill the goddamn spider. Why does Arrow Girl suck? Let's see what you said. Terry said, it's kind of cool story-wise. You play as a freshly born dragon, and you grow up pretty quickly. And it turns out that the kingdom that you're born in, the kings and queens used to reinforce their rule by binding with a dragon. They don't do this with every new king, because, well, for one, dragons can live freaking long, and several kings and queens were happy enough to rule without having a dragon they need to share their authority with. But in this story, the power of the royal family has been waning, so... Huh, that does sound like an interesting story. Cool.
Linda felt a deep sorrow. She saw that her tree, the tree her father had planted the day she was born, had withered and died.
It's because you suck, love.
Though when she looked upon her grandma, her sadness lessened.
Hey, Granny, give her some
Margaret
sort of
was
upgrade
always
so
a
she doesn't
glimmer
suck
of
so
light
much.
in the darkest of hours. Ben refused to accept that owls wouldn't carry letters during the day.
Fuck you! Which one? Ah, there's the XP gain. 2,225 needed. Second Divine Relic slot. Well, I've already got that one anyway. Durability, family luck. Oh, so family's luck is how much money they get. Okay. So that means that the Wolf Cub will increase how much gold you earn. Not bad, but definitely no XP gain. I better save the money. Alright, Linda, you get one more chance. I'm going to let you try and kill the spider again. Oh, first... she only got 2 points. I wanted to upgrade it. Well, if I spend 1 point, that'll at least unlock her improvement, which is ability to look past the darkness rubs off on the entire family. All members enter dungeons with 1 gemstone. Okay, that could be useful. Yep, pressed that wrong. Right, come on, Linda, stop sucking and kill this goddamn big old spoder. Oh, so I'm going to put some more of the storyline of that game he supported. The current queen decides to take their last dragon egg out of the vaults and awake another dragon to renew their claim to the throne, but it's a bit late and just a bit short. Just a short bit after you're born, you're confronted with the people that have been working for a long time to overthrow the current rules, already having all the soldiers and stuff on their side. So you gotta break out and flee the capital, search a new place to make your base, gather different races under you, raise an army, and... Huh. Yeah, that does sound cool. Now, come on, Linda, don't fail me yet again. I mean, how many times have we gotten to the boss with her, and every time she failed? Twice? Maybe 3 times? I don't know. You can do this, Linda. Surely you can do this. Maybe. I don't know for certain. I mean, she's not bad, it's just that she's slow and she can only really target one at a time for the most part. She's definitely the hardest to play as when it comes to crowd control.
Somewhere nearby, a group of faceless needed assistance.
Hi, Dad. You want to help me out here? Ooh, triple shot. Kind of like that.
hand in hand, the Bergsons became
Increases the amount of gold gained. Cool. Yep, we got another part of the story coming from Tama. So you gotta raise an army and start waging war on the kingdom to claim your rightful destiny, so to speak. Along the way you meet allies and enemies, and you get to make decisions how you act and what you rely on. Brute bodily strength, power of authoritative presence, basically charisma, potency, which is magical power, and there's also how known you are for mercy or cruelty and how large your horde is. Okay, that sounds really cool. What did he say that game that was called again? Scroll up. A game called Ravager by 4 minute warning. What's that coming to, Tama? Is it PC only, or is it coming to any of the consoles? It does sound interesting. Only 1 point. Stop. Stop! I'm trying to overrun the other thing, but I already know I need 3 for that one. Stun all enemies nearer. That could be a smart purchase. I mean, that would help when I reach the spider. What's its next upgrade after that? Does damage against slowed or stunned enemies. Okay, that would be useful. Linda focuses to temporarily push her abilities to their max, drastically increasing her attack speed. Well, that's her version of rage. Yeah, I'll put a point into that. Oh, is that just an upgrade for? Oh no, because that's a separate thing for the runes. Yeah, stupid Kino. So that's me left bumper. 15 seconds. Okay, yeah, that could definitely help if maybe finally beat the goddamn boss. Okay. Someone says it's pretty well done game, but it also has a bunch of spicy content. Ah, it's an itch.io game. That explains things. Yes, I know the kinds of stuff furries put on itch.io. It's on Mac, Linux, Steam, and Android. So it's not a game coming to consoles then. Well, I actually don't know if any steamy furry games have come to consoles, so I wonder if consoles have rules against that or not. You'll have to send me a link to that over on Telegram, Tom. I'll check it out. Oh, actually, no. Don't send it to me on Telegram. Pop it in the Discord. So that anyone who joins the Discord can see. Though if it's that steamy, I guess you should probably put it in the not safe for work video game section. And for anyone who hasn't already joined the Discord, why haven't you? Get your asses in there. Let us start growing a community properly. Come on. Ooh, werewolves. Yes. Oh, and it's going to have kobolds as well. You'd better, in that case, you'd better tell Demi about that one. They're always going on about kobolds, and they're even making their own kobold games. I think they're working on 2 different games at the moment, both with kobolds in them. Yes, TJ, kobolds. Or are you actually asking what a kobold is? Oh, okay, that makes for a good combo. I can freeze them in place and then use the arrow storm thing on them. Yeah, that's gonna be useful. Okay, find another journal to read out. Let's see. Father, where are you? You left us, just left. We're all alone in this darkness. I don't know how we'll survive. How'll get Anna to the promised land? She's only 7, but I'm only 12. Father, I'm so scared, and you left. Ah, right, so you're asking what kobolds are. Kobolds are, let's think how to describe it. Well, actually, if you knew D&D, you'd already know what a kobold is, so that wouldn't help. They're like little mini, the little lizard men, similar looking to like young dragons, and they tend to have like, well, in most media they seem to have quite the fetish for dragons, or at the very least they prefer to serve them. Ooh, fetish indeed. Okay, so there's a doorway there. Ah! Damn it! Stupid spoders.
A chamber of the divine.
Consumes a gem to drop a health globe. Not really interested in that one. I suppose if I get a bunch of gems before I go into the boss, it wouldn't be a terrible idea. So I've got 2 chests here that I want to open, so I would like some gems, please. That didn't quite work as well as I was hoping. Huh. That's interesting. While I'm shooting, I wasn't allowed to start moving. Oh. It must have been because it was... I must have to regenerate my stamina up to a certain point before it would allow me to start moving again or something. Ooh. We got one of you there. I need more enemies. Oh, holy, yep. Well, ask for enemies, get enemies, apparently. Ah! Stupid trap. Okay, so there's a door there. Another door there.
For those seeking refuge, one problem simply replaced another. Though he was relieved to see family, Uncle Ben's first thought was of scavenging the things he needed to repair the ramshackle wagon.
So you're not going to give me any items or anything? What's the chap been saying? Sorry. Okay, it's not pure fair game, as a pretty large amount of the characters fall under humans or elves categories. Okay. Yeah, I already read the werewolf part. Well, it's got cat girls, which basically means they're in the middle of fairy and non-fairy. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, cat girls are definitely the starting point for a lot of fairy content. In the game, all offspring a dragon have that isn't with people with a special disposition will actually bear the real heirs result. In kobolds. Ah, okay. T. Drakeridge says, "Yeah, I found out I was coined as a kobold in an inspired Discord fairy server. It's funny as heck, and now I want a 6-foot daddy bod kobold going against a D&D midget kobold or short lizard." Yeah, that's a fun mental image right there. Thanks for posting the link in the Thirst Zone video games part of the Discord, Tomo. Yes. A D&D fairy server. That does sound interesting. I still really need to create Kino in D&D at some point, but the problem with that is that I want to create my character inside the game, which means first I'm going to have to do research to make certain I get all the info correct on my character in the first place by going back and rereading all of Dan and Mab's Fairy Adventures, webcomic by Miss Mab, because that's where my character species comes from, and is an incubus from that in the form of that her comics have created, and I need to make sure I get that the backstory and the powers correct for that stuff. Because, I mean, obviously I have my own headcanon and stuff like that for Kino, but I still want to be mostly accurate to his origins from the comics.
Welcome, friend.
Which I think I've just worded wrongly, because that's probably just implied to you that there's a character in the comic called Kino, which there isn't. But no, just his particular species is inspired from the comics. Let's see, spawn a chest. Yeah, useful. Oh, I haven't even got any gems, so checking those chests is completely pointless. What is Kino? Kino is usually an anthropomorphic wolf, but he is a shapeshifter of the QB species, which is short for incubus. And in the comics, what that means is that they can shapeshift the whole body, but for the most part, what they're shapeshifting are their wings, and they can use that to change appearance and create items and things. Though, whatever they create from it has the actual properties of the things they create. So, like, you could shapeshift them to be clothing, but the problem with that then is that they'd have the same wear and tear of clothing and that, so you could quite easily damage yourself by accident with that. Things like that. It's quite an interesting... I really like the thought she's put into the character in that, because, I mean, I'd had Kino a while before I was reading those comics anyway, and he'd been a shapeshifter anyway, but I didn't really have, like, a story-wise explanation for why he could do the things he could, other than because magic. And then I came up with the idea of tying it all together with that, because he already changed shapes, he already had wings and things, so it all worked together to be a good, firm basis
she
for why.
flaunted her wings, begging to be chased.
Chase me, play.
Further she fled.
Yeah, you lot can be stunned and piss off. Thanks. Yeah, that's a dead end.
Bellagio fled further.
Found you! Give me the egg.
It was the end of the line for Bellagio.
No survivors, hopefully. Okay, with the right thing, she's not too bad. Problem is, when you've got a lot to deal with at once, that she kind of fails because of just how focused her attacking is. Into other species, Kino can shapeshift into. He's got a few different main. He's got 5 main forms, but can be anything. It's like I've probably worked on him. He has a anthro wolf form, a wolf form, non-anthro wolf form, and non-anthro dragon form, Eastern dragon particularly. He's got an anthro wolf dragon form and a human form. But I expand on them at times, and I do want to get art done of him sometime as a rat, because I do like rats. I think I've got art of every one of his forms so far, except I don't think I've got art of human Kino. I don't think I ever bothered getting art for that. Oh crap. Come on, give me more gem drops, and I'm sure there are more chests and things. Oh crap. Well, at least you targeted the enemy that I would have chosen. Do wish I could aim that special attack though. There is nothing boring about being a saber-toothed cat, Ashnu. Come on. That's actually a good question there, Tomo. That's exactly the sort of thing that I need to reread the comics and get the details properly right from to find out. Because Tomo just asked, if you shapeshifted into, say, a gun, would that hurt you from firing the bullets and that? Now, my initial thought would be, well, you'd be transforming feathers into bullets. So if you transform back to normal, you'd be short a few feathers, but otherwise fine. However, what about the actual explosives involved in that? Because to fire a bullet, you're detonating gunpowder, which would be which damages the gun, the shells, all sorts of things. So surely, if it even worked in the first place, that would be hurting you as well. So that is exactly why I need to do the research into things like that, because I like things to have flaws and being like, I've had all my equipment taken off me, so I shapeshift some clothes. Well, that's good for protecting your dignity, but any cuts or anything will cause even more damage to you than normal, because surely clothing is more susceptible to damage than your wings are. Whereas you could, I don't know, make like plate mail sort of stuff out of it, but then any hits you're doing a dent in it, so would that equate to breaking bones in the wings? I don't know. I just like the idea of there being positives and negatives to things, so I love how she thought up that idea in the first place, and I want to read what she's said about it and work from there. I mean, for the most part, D&D has abilities for just about anything I could think of for to do with Kino anyway, so it'd be flavor text of things. Like, in the comics that she's done, one of the cubies called Abel, he transformed his wings into giant fists and punched someone. Well, there are D&D spells for invisible hand and things like that, and so flavor text wise, I just transform my wings into that ability to do it. See what I mean and what I'm going with there? There's a lot you could play with to just flavor text things so that you're still working within the abilities and the rules and everything, and just making it more personal overall. Yeah, Bigby's Crushing Hand is one of them. I do think Invisible Hand would be another one, if that's the one I'm thinking of, where it's just a floating hand that you can use to grab things, not just punch things. It's just, these are the kind of things I think of when I'm listening to D&D podcasts. I just hear abilities in that and like, yeah, I could make use of that and it would be cool anyway. Because, like, class-wise, what I would want Kino to be is definitely... He'd definitely have to multi-class, because I would want to base something around being a chef and an archer, because I'm a cook and an archer, IRL, so I would definitely be playing with that. Yeah, Mage Hand, that's the one I was thinking of. Because, yeah, I didn't mean it for combat, because I didn't actually know that there were combat ones like that Bigby's Crushing Hand. But you could have that for doing that, for directly doing what she did in the comic, but also just flavor text Mage Hand, where like it'd be like a tendril shoots off from the wing at length and forms a hand at the end of it to grab the item, sort of thing. Just stuff. I mean, it's a lot easier to explain when I can use visual cues, because there are images for how it is and that, and like you guys have seen my emotes. A lot of them are a little fun thing from one of the commissions I had done, because in the comics, there's also this aspect where some of the shape-shifting is a subconscious thing, and the wings can form like tendrils with little heads on the end of them, which you're not entirely in control of. So I did that and had each one with different expressions on them. The crazy face, the snoot one, and all them. They're the head tentacle things. Just messing around with them. And for roleplay wise, I could have so much fun with that as them acting as an external version of the internal voices you have. So they're just, so some of the quips would come from them, and some would be goading on to do things and just messing around a bit, just adding a bit of insanity to the character. Just, there's so much fun that I could have with Kino. Ooh, summon a dragon. Okay. Well, you're gonna play with that. Okay, so there's 2 more chests, but I've only got 1 gem. And there's also a door that I haven't been through. Nice try, dickhead. Okay. That was cool looking. Okay, I have more wood. A common occurrence for furries. I got more wood than I know what to do with. Yes, Kino got wood indeed. Yes, it usually is a problem in the mornings, isn't it? Damn it, I needed some food for me pets. I don't think I picked up any food items, did I? Yeah. I'm not even sure what this item is that I picked up. Oh, great. That would have been a good one to save for the boss. God damn it! and instead of it being on a timer, it just disappeared. Yay! Wait, I can just walk through the pots. I don't have to attack them. I can walk through them. Oh, screw you! I've wasted so much time.
All 8 eyes studied the one so willing to walk
Now,
into their own
can
tomb.
she finally kill this goddamn spider? Ah, crap. Well, I've wasted a bit too long for that dodge. Finally! Ah. It's about damn time Linda killed the damn spider. Alright, what's Granny up to?
The truth hurts sometimes, and often the truth that hurts is hard to share. Margaret was wondering whether the world would just be a better place without the gods and goddesses.
Who knows? But how huge are those planets, and how close are they for you to be able to even see them? Because, I mean, our moon is pretty damn close to us, and that's a very small object in the sky, and those are huge! Alright, so, this has been Kino-Plays Children of Morta. New episodes uploaded daily to YouTube channel, 9 PM UK time. Thank you for joining me, take care, and goodbye.